Hey everyone, how are you guys tonight? Let me go over here and mute this real quick and make sure that it doesn't echo. Echo, echo, echo. Oh, and it did a little bit, but that's all right. Hello, April and Kevin, AK. Hello, Melissa. Hi, Bama. Hi, Reb. Hi, Jenna. How are you? Movie is starting. Just don't request your money back. Hey, Patrick. How are you guys? Let me get situated. I'm running a few minutes behind, but I'm doing pretty good because it's only like 5 minutes. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Mary. Hi, Cassie. I'm freezing. I don't know why my air's running right now, but it better shut off soon. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm going to bring up our guest here in just a minute. Hi, Hensley. Hey, South Cax, Dustin and Lisa. Love you. Can't stay, but I will catch up later. Left a like. Thank you so much, Dustin. Y'all have a great night. Hiya, JoJo. Oh, good. The air cut off. Yay. So now y'all ain't going to hear that cruddy background noise, and I won't freeze. I might freeze still, though. It is so cold here in Texas. Somebody took our warmth. JoJo, I want our sun back. Bring our sun back. Hello, Michael. Killhut. I'm fixing to send you your link, Killhut. Hey, Mariah. I just wanted to get all the hellos and chit chat done first. We did in Florida, huh? Okay, y'all need to share some of that. April. Frozen Twinkies are not good. And let me tell you, I have been frozen. Hey, Jan. I literally every day for the last week have wore 2 pairs of pants, a pair of leggings, and then a pair of like sweats over them, and then a long sleeve shirt, and then a short sleeve shirt on top. Hey, Mystic Angel Christina. Yes, I'm in Texas, Tyler. North Central Texas. About 2 hours, well, about an hour and 45 minutes northwest of Dallas. I was almost late. I was thinking 8 for some 8 my time, 6 your time. Them hours, the time zones get me too, Killhut. I did that when I did the what was it? The paranormal oh my lord, what's it called? We're hosting it in March. I don't know why I forgot the name. Anyway, I was supposed to be on it like 5 Pacific, and I could not for the life of me figure out what time I was supposed to be on. Hello, Life of Boots. How are you, Miss Haley? How cold are we talking? It's been in the 20s, like 28, 29 at night, and then like as soon as I go to work, because I go to work very early in the morning, so it's still in the like high 20s, and then it gets to maybe 35, 40, 40 barely. I mean, I don't think we broke hardly 40 at all. I'm in East Texas, about an hour southeast of Dallas. Okay, so there's a place about an hour southeast of Dallas that we're wanting to go to. I can't remember the name of it right off, but you may have heard of it. It's a place where it's an abandoned railroad track, and there's supposed to be like monkey cages and all that in the woods and stuff. That might be near you. Hello, Lexi Russell. How are you? Take us 20 minutes to get our hellos. I know. That's okay, Christina. I understand that. You have a Christmas party at church, Mariah. That sounds like fun. Hello, Miss Haley. So, y'all, I am hat hair again tonight. I was not about to wet my hair right now. I'm freezing, and I don't want to get sick. So it's hat hair tonight. Covered up, of course, by the hat. So I'm sure all of y'all have seen on Twitter. Heck, if you decide to go, come pick me up and I'll go, sounds good, Tyler. We'll definitely let you know when we're down in that area. It's good to know that there's some more people here close around by Dallas. I was actually really surprised at how many people were here. I mean, Texas is a big arse place, so, but I was so surprised at how many were in like our general area. Hello, Hawk. How are you and Brenda? Hi, babe. Hey, Rob. I'll walk outside, no coat on. Well, you're lucky. I've got a coat, a long sleeve, a t-shirt, 2 pairs of pants, socks, and my tennis shoes, and I still freeze. And I built me a cardboard igloo. People may think it's funny, and they may laugh at me when they see me, but by George, I'm Ward. I'm warm, not Ward. I'm not a Ward. Hey, PLE. How are you doing? Y'all, I had surgery today. Please excuse the typos. Well, why aren't you resting, Lexi? You need to rest. Prayers for a speedy recovery. Rob, are you at work or do you want to come up? Hawk, are y'all working? Past life, I need to get you up here for an interview one night too. I'm on my way to go get Tim from work. Okay. Hello, David. How are you? Um, Hawk, I think that's a lot of people. James was saying that he messaged us in our group chat earlier and said that a lot of videos, um, the end parts are cutting off on a lot of people's videos. He said the South Cats did it. There was a couple other people he said too that it was just cutting them off. So it may not have been your upload. It may be YouTube. I live in a house with 18 graves and a lot of paranormal activity. So you live on land that has 18 graves around your house? Wow. Oh, I bet so, Hawk. I mean, you could always like take it down and then re-upload it, but then you lose the views that you already got on it because people aren't going to watch it again. They might, but I think that's YouTube doing it. They're in your front yard. Wow. We used to live right next door to a cemetery. Hawk, if y'all want to come up, you're more than welcome. I'm going to be interviewing Killhut. Make it private and re-upload the new and you won't lose the views. There you go. Jose, how are you? Hi, Miss Krazy. So let me get Killhut his link. Hey, Crossroads. How are you guys? Okay, Rob. Y'all might be able to hear Cody's TV back there. You're not crazy, Mariah. I don't think you're crazy. So Killhut, I sent you the link on Twitter. So guys, if you have any questions for Killhut, just as always, make sure you put them in all capital letters so I can see, because you know I'll miss them. Not going to lie, I was worried that the views were not going to be that good due to the hour-long video. You know what? I've noticed that a lot of our longer videos I will premiere, and that's not just because. Well, yeah, it is. It's because people will interact more if it's on a premiere. So, like if it's a long video, people are going to come in and even though the video may not be boring, you know how people's attention spans kind of get. If I have to sit and watch a really long video, I do it in breaks. So with doing it in a premiere, people can talk amongst themselves. They can ask questions. So it makes it go by a little quicker, if that makes any sense. So premieres are really good for long videos. Hey, Nubsy. How are you? Nubsy. I love all you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Mariah. You guys are my favorites too. I am great, Jose. You been doing okay? Okay, Killhut, take your time. We ain't in any rush. Oh, let me show y'all. Don't mind my hat hair, and don't mind my mess behind me because I've been wrapping presents. I got one of my presents in the mail. Don't know if you can see it or not, because I'm really short and I have to lean up. But I got my Steel One shirt in the mail. That's a Christmas present I bought myself. Yes, it is messy. Look. I thought there was a lot more back there. So I'm not trying to make it look like. I thought there was a whole lot more back there. I guess we picked up some of it, but. Donata, Jose. Looking schmexy. And there is Killhut. Howdy.
Baby.
How are you doing?
I am doing all right. Time for the holidays.
Yeah. Hi, Lucid. How are you? Hawk, I'll send y'all the link in just a minute, okay? Can you hear us good?
Yeah, I got you. Just
okay.
Trying to get everything set up.
Go right ahead. Take your time. Yeah, I do too. April, it's awesome. I'm ready to get my background and stuff back up again. I hate not being in my office.
Yeah, I had to get something. I didn't want everyone looking at my kitchen, so.
Hey, I got mine. My kitchen's on that side. Living room's on this side, so you get one or the other.
Then I want to say prayers, Amy. That's horrible. Everything going on with the COVID right now.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my daughter tested positive, and now her fiance is positive as well. So I'm just
they live together?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And they don't live in the same state we do. So even if I wanted to go and like take care of her, I can't. But I know I can't. So it's hard to just talk to him on the phone. And the first couple of days she didn't sound bad, but the last day or so she's kind of sounding pretty cruddy. So all we can do right now is just pray for them and hope for the best.
So are they quarantined to their house or?
Yes, they're quarantined to their house. If her breathing and her chest keeps hurting like it does, then she may be going to the hospital. But as of right now, she's staying at home. Yeah, it is getting bad everywhere. April.
I can't imagine going through it. I really can't. No one close to me that I know personally has dealt with it, but it's never good to hear.
Well, my niece Kayla has it. April's daughter, she has it. And my sis Shayna, her son or her daughter-in-law's parents both have it. And so like it was just within this like little group right there, just all of a sudden, bam, we were all like, so and so tested positive. And it's like, dang, all in one day.
That is crazy.
Okay, Hawk. Thank you, Lucid. Thank you, Melissa. Thank y'all. I appreciate all the prayers. So, Killhut, you've been killing it here lately.
I've been trying to get back to it since being away for those couple months. I'm just trying to stay consistent.
I don't think that couple of months hurt you any.
I mean, it did as far as the subscriber count because I should have grown within that time, but
sometimes you definitely need that break to clear your mind and kind of figure out which direction you want to go. And I think that actually did help you.
Yeah, getting out of Vegas, it's definitely a big change, but I like it out here.
Well, the videos, I mean, you got a lot of awesome places around there to film, so that's cool.
Unfortunately, out here, everything's a few hours away, but
right.
you gotta get what's good, so that's what I'm trying to chase after.
Exactly.
It's all about doing a lot of research and just trying to find some new places, so I just, whatever I think is cool, I'll throw it on videos. It's something to put up.
So AK wants to know if you're coming up to see them next month.
Next month? What is next month? I'm not sure. I know in June.
Yes, June. Definitely can't wait for that. So I know everyone here knows Killhut 702, but if you don't, we'll be putting his link in the chat as we go through tonight. Make sure you butter his buns if you don't have him already, because he has an amazing channel. I mean, literally your personality comes through in every single one of your videos. I absolutely love them.
Hey, I appreciate that. I tried to. That's one thing when I first started, you can say that a lot of people learned a lot from Omar in the first place, bringing through, making people feel like they're there with you. And that's what I try and do in my videos.
You definitely do that.
I mean, a lot of people
love your videos, but the last several, and I mean, I'm sure anybody in the chat can say it too, but your first set, all your videos from before I loved. But like the last several, like this last month or two, like I've seen a huge change. Like you're up in your video game by the cameras and stuff. Like your video quality is so amazing.
That's one of the big things I tried to work towards, but it's no matter the quality or using a phone or whatever, as long as you enjoy doing it, that's what I suggest. You don't have to have a fancy camera to go out and have fun and make a video. Just do what you can with what you got, and you enjoy doing it. Do it for you, and don't do it for the numbers. I want to put that out there too. A lot of people are after numbers. I know it's kind of hard. We all look at the numbers, you know.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite sayings on here is the quality over quantity.
Right.
And this has definitely been an amazing group to grow with. Because everyone is so supportive, and even when they can't be supportive, you know they're there.
Right. Yeah, we got a big family here. I can't wait till June.
Oh, I can't wait till June either. That's going to be amazing.
It can't come soon enough.
So what made you decide to start your channel?
I was out of work for what, like 6 to 8 months, just sitting around by myself, not doing much. And the depression stage, stuff like that started to kick in. That's when I first heard of Omar, started watching his stuff, and it just kind of encouraged me to get up and do my own thing and try and make a difference in other people's lives. Like I said, make people feel like they're with you, show people what they've never seen before, and trying to push some of that positivity onto everyone else.
That's awesome. So what made you choose the direction of videos that you went on? Was it because of Omar and them, the group that you were watching, or was it something you've always had a passion for?
It's the kind of a new thing once I started watching them. Like I said, me being stuck in Vegas all the time, I don't see much of anything else. So for people in my situation not being able to get out and do that kind of stuff, I could bring it to people's living rooms, make them feel like they're there. And I guess that's pretty much for that.
So you just wanted to give people stuff that you weren't actually getting to see as well. So you were just going to go out and do it and let other people see it.
Right. And then, like I said, help brighten people's up lives too. So show the positive vibes. When I first started my channel, it was more of a vlog thing. Mm-hmm. Like I said, to help with people with depression and stuff like that. And then I just got into starting to find places around me. Started off with hiking, and then I kind of did the paranormal thing because a lot of my family here does paranormal, so I got to keep a little bit of that going, and just got to keep people interested and do what other people can enjoy.
And that we do. We do enjoy them. Hi, Donna. Hi, Jax. So what is your least favorite thing about YouTube?
Paying attention to the numbers. That's the number one thing. Fortunately, on my side, I haven't really had any drama or anything like that through YouTube. Of course, everyone dislikes that part of YouTube with the whole drama thing. Mm-hmm. Like I said, fortunately, I haven't been in any of that. But as far as those are the two things that I dislike is the drama and the numbers, having to pay attention to them.
Yeah, because the numbers lie too. I think, honestly, they do lie. So I try not to pay attention to them either. But AK and them said they love. Let's see, we love the positive attitude you have. Killhut is refreshing.
Something new. Yeah.
Now, when you went to that Van Dyke mine shaft, you couldn't hear me, but I was yelling at you a lot. I was like, do not walk on that hill sideways. Do you not see that there's a big drop down there? I was like, no, get away from that edge.
Yeah.
You do take a lot of risk. Is that like something, a part of your personality, or just the adrenaline, or?
Yeah, I love the adrenaline rush, and when you rush through somewhere like that, you're like sitting next to cliffs or something like that, the viewers also kind of feel that at the same time. Mm-hmm. Like you said, you were sitting there yelling at me while doing that, and
yeah.
But I love doing that kind of stuff. It's the rush. I love the adrenaline. You start going through there, and your heart starts pumping. And the other bright thing about YouTube is doing that. And like I said, all the love that I get for it, and to spread it out to everyone. That's why I do it. I love it.
I know you. I definitely felt like I was there at that moment, and I am definitely scared of heights. So I was just like, no, back up just a little bit.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either. When I got up there, it was up on top of a hill that I wasn't expecting.
So speaking of expecting things, when you started your YouTube journey, was there a lot of things that came out of YouTube that you weren't expecting?
Not really. I kind of since I got into it, I kind of expected it, I guess. I wasn't expecting, you know what? I'll say that. When I first got on Twitter, when I first started that up, and I met all of you guys, I wasn't expecting that. So, and that was within the first month or two of me creating my channel.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys all just welcomed me with open arms, and it was the most awesome thing. So it's just like a whole nother extended family. So I definitely wasn't expecting that.
I think a lot of us didn't expect that.
Which the Twitter family is the YouTube family. So, you know, yeah. And I'm really upset about that family reunion not going on in Vegas. Oof.
I know. I was too.
Right at the bad time. You guys were in my town at the time.
Yeah. That definitely killed me because that is somewhere I've been wanting to go. That's like on the top of my bucket list. And it was just awesome that we could do it. Not just go do it because we wanted to go do it, but go do it with everyone that we cared about and loved. You know, it would have just been amazing to be there with everybody. But it's going to happen one day. It's definitely going to happen one day.
It will. I'm the only one that's so far away. Way out here on the West Coast. I mean, there's a couple of people out here that I'm trying to get together with and trying to do a collab. I haven't done a collab on my channel. It's just been me pretty much the whole time. That's another thing I'm kind of proud about. Where I'm at now is all from me. I mean, if that makes any sense.
Yes, it does. You definitely have built your channel, and we all do like collabs and stuff like that. And collabs are definitely going to help a lot whenever you do start doing them, but you have done a very good job of getting your channel up there just with you.
I appreciate that.
Your brother goes with you sometimes. Now, does he have a channel, or is he just along for the ride?
No, he's along for the ride. I have a real hard time of getting him to come with me. But the last couple of times he's come with me, he's kind of noticed, oh, this is pretty cool, you know?
Yeah.
He's probably like 10 years older than me, so he's got a different mindset. So I started taking him to a couple of places, and he started getting into it. So every now and then you'll see a video with him. But
you can definitely tell that he enjoyed the caves and stuff.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was pretty cool. I enjoyed the cave videos.
I want to go back so bad and go back in there and spend some more time. It's just happened to be at the end of the video that I went in there.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting to go in there. It was changed clothes, so.
Right.
But
so do you have anywhere specific in mind that like is at the top of your bucket list that you want to explore?
Anything big, really. An old school or a prison or anything like that, I would love to. I don't seem there's a place out here, I think in Phoenix, it was an old mental asylum, but you know it's gated up because it's in the city.
Mm-hmm.
You can't check it out or anything like that.
Right.
So I'm really, really waiting to get into a big place and put my Echo Box to use.
Yeah, I enjoy watching the Echo Box too. I can't wait to get one of my own.
Yeah, I follow Josh as he started, I think around the same time I think I started my channel when Josh did. And ever since I met Josh, he's been my buddy, and you ever got questions or anything like that, he's always been there for me, and he's a big reason I'm still here. So shout out to Josh from Southern Afterlife for that.
Yes, he is definitely awesome. Love him to death.
And that's the other thing. Can't wait to meet up with him as well.
I'm hoping they get to come, but I don't know with the house building and all that.
Exactly.
This next year, but I hope so.
He's been going through a lot lately.
Hi, Diddles, Jax, Nicole. Hi, Sela. I hope you guys are all right tonight.
Yes.
So is there any place that you go ahead?
I was gonna say hi to everyone in the chat. I haven't said hi to.
Is there anywhere that you've been to that you won't go back to, or that you got just like a really bad feeling at?
I mean, you kind of get the sketchy feeling like anywhere you really go. I haven't been to a place like that yet. Not yet. I have not had that experience to where I didn't want to go back. So far, everywhere I've been, I would love to go back.
Hi, Angel. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Lisa. So, um, what has been your favorite place that you've gone to so far?
My favorite place, I would have to say the Clown Motel.
I haven't been there, and I want to go there so bad.
Because that was one of the main videos that I did that I thought had a big name to it. The Clown Motel, and then the Tonopah Cemetery next to it.
Yes.
I would say that's my favorite so far. I wish I want to go back and redo another video in 4K in what I do now to make it look a little bit better. But I would love to go back to the Clown Motel.
Nicole, through the veil, wants to know, has anything really bad ever happened?
Luckily, knock on wood, nothing has bad happened to me at any of my places yet.
And then Veil also said, nope, no clowns.
Well, I'll say the Clown Motel and then the abandoned water park I went to also. Those are my two favorites.
Yeah, the abandoned water park was pretty cool. I really liked how you filmed that.
I think that's the video that kind of changed my content for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I try to do each video a little bit different just to keep people interested, you know. I'm very picky when it comes to my editing, so I watch it like 4 times before I actually upload it to YouTube.
That's a good thing, though. I mean, I always say that we're our worst critics.
Yes, I'm definitely my worst critic.
Our own stuff so bad that, you know, but sometimes that's a good thing.
Right.
Bama Exploration wants to know, have you ever had anything follow you home?
No, I haven't been to. See, I'm waiting for every paranormal person in the chat. I haven't had an actual experience to make me like an over the top believer.
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe, and that's why I do what I do in some of my videos and try and communicate and stuff like that. So I'm a believer, but nothing's happened to me yet.
You're a believer, you just haven't had your own experiences yet.
Exactly.
And I can't wait for that day when you do, because any of us that are in the paranormal field, it's almost like the first time every time. And that sounds weird, but it is. But seeing someone with their first paranormal experience, it's actually amazing.
Right. Then you can see how their attitude changes towards it after that as well. So I'm waiting for that moment. That's why when I go to a prison or an asylum or something like that, I'm ready to go.
Let's see. Oracles and Beyond says, who inspired you in the paranormal investigations?
From when I first started, the first person that really got me into that was Josh from Southern Afterlife. And if it wasn't for me meeting him, I wouldn't have met all of you. And Josh does amazing investigations, amazing videos.
He does.
And that's when I first started. I was going towards that direction, and I noticed I do a little bit of everything. But Josh has been my number one inspiration for the paranormal side of it.
That's awesome. Okay, Through the Veil says, if you could take one piece of equipment with you, what would it be and why?
One piece of paranormal equipment is. I'm pretty sure that's what she's asking. Yeah, I would like to say the Echo Box, but you can't use Echo Box without something else. So I guess I would say, with my experience, what I've seen, what I would love to take with me is a SLS camera.
Yeah, I haven't got to use one. I've tried the one on the app, but I haven't got to use like the bigger. I watched Josh and them use theirs.
Right.
Too.
That's kind of what the direction I was coming from too. Like, it's just amazing seeing stuff like that. But I would love to use one of those.
Yes, that was a good question.
I had to think about that one for a minute.
But I do know that you do enjoy using the Echo Box.
If I get to the right locations where I can use it, absolutely.
Is there any places that you've went to where you were just doing like an abandoned deal that you could sense maybe there was something there?
Uh, the first place, you know what? Yes, my very first abandoned video. I went to some abandoned ghost town. Where did I go? I think it was Goldfield, Nevada. On the way back from the Clown Motel, my first time exploring some abandoned houses. So, and that was by myself because my friend was too scared and had to hide in the car. So I ended up going in there by myself, doing it all that. So yeah, I definitely felt like something was there for some reason.
Goldfield is definitely one of the most
Whether
haunted.
it was a spirit or someone sleeping in there, you know. Because if you guys seen that video when I went in there, there was a bed that was like halfway made, so I didn't know if anyone was in there or not. So
Right. Okay,
the first times is always the best, I think.
Yeah. AK Exploration wants to know, where is your next explore going to be?
I am actually going tomorrow to an abandoned mansion that's out in the middle of the desert. Just abandoned from 1929. They used to use it to bring clientele for a gold mine back in the day.
Nice. That should be
so.
Awesome.
Stay tuned for that. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm actually leaving Thursday in the morning to go back to Nevada to go spend Christmas with the family. And when I do road trips like that, I try and stop wherever I can.
Yeah, get as many as you can. Okay, through the veil, Nicole wants to know, if you got that glory moment that you proved there was life beyond ours, what would you do with it?
She got some good questions, doesn't she?
She does.
Well, of course, I would embrace it. I would bring it out.
Oh, Lord, Lynn. Lynn said, have you gone into a room and smelled something weird, like it was a ghost fart?
Yes, the abandoned cattle ranch when I went down to the basement.
See, ghost farts do exist.
Unfortunately, I don't know. Yeah, it was weird down there.
Oh, that's funny. Hi, Tex. How are you doing? Good luck trying to get into the Goldfield. Yeah, I've heard a lot about the Goldfield, and I'd love to get there. Some of our friends, Hollywood Paranormal Detectives, they went there, and they lucked into that. So.
Now, that Goldfield a town, or is it talking about an actual Goldfield?
Who has 2 thumbs and is under quarantine for the 3rd time? This guy. Oh no, Tex. It's not good.
Yeah, that's horrible. I couldn't imagine.
Ooh, good question, Nicole. Another good question. If you could go back and witness anything in history to investigate later, what would it be and why?
You're killing me with these questions. Oh, let me read it again. I don't know. Aliens? Roswell, New Mexico crash. There we go.
Yeah, that would be cool to see in person and know what actually happened.
Right.
The JFK shooting. Yeah, I actually have a video that I'm doing with my dad. He was there when JFK got shot. He was a young boy, but he was not far from where the shooting took place. He heard it and he saw people running and everything.
Wow.
So yeah, that would be another one to be able to go and just stand there and look and see where everything's coming from.
Yeah, that would. There's a whole list of places like that, actually.
That actually is a very tough question, Nicole, because that would be so hard to pick just one time frame. But I do like the Roswell thing.
That's why I had to think about that one too. Nicole's killing me over here.
Nicole's got some good questions.
Yeah, she does.
Good night, Christina. Take care. And I hope you feel better from your surgery.
Yes, get better.
If you could speak to any spirit to gain knowledge, who would you want to talk to? Again, from Nicole.
Albert Einstein.
That's good. Lynn, we are not going back to the ghost fart question. Was the air warm or cold when you smelt it?
It was down in the basement, so it was pretty cold down there.
I love you, Lynn.
It went from warm to cold to warm all of a sudden, and then it started smelling funny, so it had to have been a ghost fart.
Hey, War Horse and Braveheart, love you guys. Eli Family 1983 says, have you ever played with a Ouija board?
No, I have not. I have never even seen one in person.
That's good.
I mean, you always have that curiosity of wanting to mess with one, but I don't think I ever will.
No. I had that curiosity at one time too.
That'd be a no for me.
Yes, Tex and Slim both said their answer would be Jesus Christ because he knows all things. That would definitely be interesting.
Right.
Good question, Cassie. What has been your best piece of evidence so far? You said you haven't actually got any evidence.
I've had like the voices and everything come through the echo box and the spirit box. The most evidence for me, I think, was when I went to the Grafton Ghost Town. We were doing an echo box session in the cemetery, and a couple of there were some toddlers there that were like under a year old that had passed away, and there was about like 8 to 10 graves there that were like that. And only the kids, they had these things in the ground that have the little twirlers things on the top.
Yeah.
And when I was actually talking to them when I was asking the kids to speak, every time I asked the kids to speak, the things would start spinning.
Oh, wow.
And then they would stop, and then you would hear other spirits come through, and then you start asking about the kids again, and then they start spinning again. So I would say that would be my closest to evidence that I've gotten.
No, you didn't, Slim. Let's see. Reb says, if you were a ghost, where would you haunt?
Oh, shoot. I really don't know. That's a tough one, too. I guess I would haunt something that would keep me happy in the afterlife. So, I really don't know. That's a tough one.
Well, just so y'all know, I'm coming to all y'all's house just to make your videos more authentic. I'm going to make sure that all kinds of stuff happens during y'all's videos. People are going to be calling y'all fakes by the time I'm through. No.
Oh, no.
Mr. Nas, what is your question? I would float around and scare investigators. Exactly. There's a few people that I would go and haunt just to be mean, but
I would float around and scare. You know what? That's a good one, Nicole. There you go.
okay, Mr. Nas, have a good night.
I'll take your answer on that one.
And there is Twinkie. Twinkie. My oldest daughter and my son are both positive, and they both live with me. I'm going to will the virus away. Us too, Tex. You be careful. Hello, Angel. I said hello earlier, but Slim says, "How long have you been growing your goatee?"
Since I stopped working, so 3 months. About 3 months.
Mr. Nas. What is the hardest part of doing YouTube for you? AKA Exploration wants to know.
Being consistent. Just because, like I said, out here, a lot of places are farther away. So when I go and do videos, I have to actually take a road trip, plan out the road trip, where there's multiple places on the way, and pretty much just stack the videos up like that. So I would say that's the hardest part right now, especially with everything with COVID and a lot of places being closed. And so trying to be consistent.
For everyone.
Yeah, everyone. Yep.
That's hard on a normal year, being consistent with everything, but with everything else that's happening, yeah, that's definitely making it a lot worse. Hi, KJ. Lynn wants to know how tall you are.
I'm a shorty. I'm 5'1".
Yes.
Yes, he's the same as Linky.
Okay, you get to take all the pictures with us, Killhut. Because we're 5'1" and a quarter. 3/4.
3/4.
3/4. 5'1" and 3/4. Me and her are both the same exact height. So anyone that's below like 5'3", we all take pictures with. That way we don't feel just like if you take pictures with Rob and Rick.
Yeah, I was thinking I got a roommate with Rob when we go to the reunion too.
He's a tall one.
So I'm gonna be standing away from Rob when walking around.
When people take pictures with us, they either got to squat or you are not a lurch, Nicole. Wait till Sherry comes. Everyone will be short. Yeah, Sherry is very tall too. Oh, Lynn, you're 5'11". You're gonna have to squat too.
She's just gonna have to sit in a chair.
Nicole, Sherry wore heels. We felt short by her normally.
Yeah, luckily I can get into the smaller places and not have to worry about it. That's the good thing. That is easy to hide, so it's all good.
All these females in here are like 5'10", 5'11". I ain't liking that. KJ's 5'3". See, Michael's 6'2". Dude, y'all don't need to wear heels. I promise you that's Slim's 4'9" and 3'8".
You're so spoiled, Slim.
I will just get the stuff on the tall shelf. There you go.
Yeah, April and Kevin's freaking tall too. That's gonna be fun.
6'2". Mary's 5'2". Yeah, see, they always put us in the very front. the pictures, or else you wouldn't be able to see us. So,
So I think Warhorse had a question.
where is he at? Would you risk your life and soul entering a place that you could possibly be possessed?
If I knowingly know I'm risking my life before I go in, probably not. But if I'm already in there, depending on the situation, I guess. But you know what? I don't think I would risk my life for any location, honestly.
No.
And I don't suggest anyone else does either. If I don't feel safe on some certain part of it, nah, I won't do it.
Yes, Jan, I get excited when there's other short people. Oh my Lord, Slim, did you do that TikTok hack?
Oh my Lord. Yes, he done that.
Have you ever had a real person, a human, mess with you on your locations? That's from AK Exploration.
Yes, when I went to the abandoned water park, there was a squatter in one of the buildings as we were going through, and that was interesting.
And how did you
Well, we walked through there in one of the first buildings, and a homeless guy. I guess he was a homeless guy. Came out yelling at us to get off of the property and trying to chase us around. But we knew that he wasn't like the owner or anything like that. So we turned around and threatened to call the cops on him, and then he went back into his little hut, and then that was the end of that. So that was definitely interesting. But luckily, I did have a friend with me that time.
So what is some of your biggest fears when going out on explorers, especially by yourself?
Somebody popping up out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that can create all kinds of different situations that you probably don't want to get into.
Exactly.
Especially when you're exploring at night by yourself, then that kind of heightens the level big time. But the thought that might happen as you walk into a location is kind of one of the adrenaline things that makes you do it.
Mm-hmm. Nicole says, do you have any ritual things you do before investigating?
I'll say a prayer just for respect before if I ever do an echo box session or anything like that. As far as anything further than that, I'm not that far into investigating, so no. But I do always have the respect there and always do a prayer before and after going into a cemetery or any known haunted places, so you don't get nothing trying to follow you home.
That's good. AK Exploration says, do you carry?
Yes, I do now.
Good.
Ever since I'm out here by myself, and like I said, I can't wait for other people for me to go make my content, so I just have to go.
Yeah.
So I am now, yes.
What's a good way to get access to a closed site legally? Beg the owners. I mean, 9 times out of 10, at their location say no trespassing, you're not going to get in.
Right. Yeah. So I do a lot of research too to see if anyone else has ever gotten into trouble for trespassing on certain sites.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't hear anything about that, those seem to be the sites they go to first. But it's definitely not worth a $700-800 trespassing ticket.
No, definitely not. Mm-hmm. Lynn wants to know, do you bring snacks with you? Do you like gummy bears?
Yes, gummy bears are awesome. I usually have, well, not on the locations, but it's on a road trip, so usually, yeah, I'll have snacks with me.
And AK, do you have night vision?
No, but I really want it.
Yes.
It is awesome.
I broke my night vision camera, so I really want one too.
Oh, really? That's
You
not
gonna
good.
break it?
Yeah. Remember the screen or the lens? Has
Oh,
a
that's right.
real huge crack through it.
That's right. I like night vision.
I love night vision. It's amazing. Trinity. Okay, let's see. Killhut was first. No, Warhorse. I'm talking to Killhut. Killhut. Everyone has a different view. What are your thoughts or views about spirits that appear to be children? Are they spirits of children or demons?
Well, with what I've seen and what I've been around, I think more demons would be more towards the children's side because it's the evilness trying to attract you to them.
Mhm.
I mean, that's from what I believe so far from what I've dealt with. But I have not personally dealt with the children's apparitions or anything yet. So I can really have a limited answer for that one, I guess. And this is why I want to get out and collab with all of you guys. You guys have a lot of that experience that I just would love to experience one of these days.
Text from Trinity Paracryptic Research wants to know, where do you get your info for your research?
It's always online. Google it.
Google to the rescue. Okay, Nicole's going to hit you hard again. What is your belief between science and paranormal phenomena? You think science is a part of it or not, and why?
That's another good question. You're really putting my brain to work tonight. I don't know how to answer that question.
To be continued.
I mean, I can think that it would probably, science would have some to do with it. I'm just making myself sound funny now. I'm not sure. I don't know how to answer that one, Nicole. You got me, okay?
We know how to stump Killhut. Get Nicole to ask him a bunch of questions.
Yep.
AK says, no trespassing signs do not keep us out if there's a way in. We do not break in, but if a door or window is open, it's on.
Yes, I agree with that. But always watch your surroundings with that no trespassing thing. That's why when I get into sketchy locations like that, you'll see me like go through the video a little bit quicker than I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
Just try to go in and get out kind of thing. Nah, Nicole, you're all good.
Are you monetized, Killhut?
Huh?
Are you monetized yet?
No.
You're just waiting on hours, right?
Yep. And like I said, I'm trying not to pay attention to numbers, the watch hours. As soon as I hit that, then I would be. But
well, that was one of the questions on here, so that's why I asked. So
it took me
not yet.
That was from
forever to get monetized.
So
even after I had the hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
Make sure y'all watch his playlist.
That would be awesome.
Question. Trinity Paracryptic Research says, have you ever had what you would consider cryptic activity?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Nicole's going to give you an easy one. Do you think everything is a demon?
No, I don't. You got nice spirits out there as well. Well, spirits aren't demons, but yeah. No, I do not.
Hi, Genocide. How are you? Jaden was talking about yesterday. You yesterday. Paranormal underpants grandma. AK wants to know how many hours you need.
A lot. Let's just say that I need a lot.
So watch a lot of his playlist. Bama, what's your favorite piece of equipment at the moment? I guess any of your equipment.
Well, I would like to say the camera, because if it wasn't for the camera, I wouldn't be doing this. I would say the camera, because that's what put the quality in my videos. So the GoPro Hero 9 is my favorite piece of equipment right now.
All right, Jenna, Honeybubs, aka Jenna, wants to know if and when we are able to talk to our loved ones besides using a spirit box or medium or something like that, or someone like KJ, who would be the first person that you would want to connect with?
That would be my grandma that passed away. Definitely.
Let's see. Warhorse says that he never goes in trespass deal because he could get shot. I mean, that can happen here too. I mean, Texas, 99% of the people will carry. And Trinity Paracryptic said, come along with me sometime. I'll introduce you to some critters. He's down here in Texas with us too.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. All you have out here is rattlesnakes and stuff like that. So
we got rattlesnakes here, but we got some big critters too.
As long as it ain't a spider, I'm good.
Oh no, me and you both. Ain't no spider. Do you believe in aliens? And if so, is there a connect? Do you believe there's a connection to demons? Good question, Red.
I'm not a total believer, but I have thoughts of that because, we're not the only ones here. We're definitely not. And is there a connection to demons? That's a possibility. I mean, if extraterrestrials would be real with the energy they have, they probably would use that effect on humans to do what they want with you, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Skip the spiders and the clowns. I can do the clowns. I just can't do the spiders. No spiders for me. I think you answered that a while ago, but Eli was wanting to know if you pray before going into locations.
If it's a haunted location, yes, Eli, always. You never want a bad spirit to follow you home and create havoc at your house.
Hey, Mystic. He said, do you believe the location that the Titanic sank would be haunted?
I would say yes. You know how many people passed away on that thing? I would say yes. Most definitely.
I would believe so too. Clown holding a spider. I'm dying on the spot. Nicole, the spider would definitely get me. We definitely will try to keep you away from any spiders holding clowns. Let's see. You would rather no spiders. I would rather face a demon. Hello, FM Perspective.
A warhorse? I have not heard of him.
L.A. Marzulli.
Hey, FM.
I haven't heard of him either. So where would you like to see your channel in say 5 years?
I can see a couple of them buttons up on my wall.
That would definitely be nice.
I mean, that would be nice. In 5 years, I would like to see me traveling, making videos, and enjoying life, and doing it that way instead of sitting there working a 9 to 5 job every day.
That definitely would be nice.
But at the same time, it's a goal. I mean,
I think we basically all have that same goal and that same drive.
who doesn't want to just travel and live
Right.
life instead of having to work 9 to 5?
Exactly. Where I come from, yes, Slim, it is.
I can't wait to even make it down to Texas. Never been there. I think I've never even been past Utah, Arizona, all those states.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been anywhere
You
else.
to say the West Coast.
Yes.
Hello, Crystal.
Oh my Lord, Slim.
Nicole says, "Do you believe animals can see spirits, and would you suggest using a dog or cat in your investigation?"
Yes. I've done a couple of sessions, Echo Box sessions, in my last apartment, and my dog would start acting a little funny when we started getting stuff coming through. And a lot of people said they started seeing orbs in that video as well. So, with the way my dog was acting, I would say yes.
Trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. What advice would you give to people who are just starting out on YouTube?
Enjoy what you do. Don't do it for the numbers, especially when you're first starting out. It's definitely hard right now because you got a lot more people doing it than ever because of the whole COVID thing. So just keep faith, and like I said, just enjoy it. Don't do it for the numbers. It's the number one way to keep on going.
That's very good advice. Paranormal Underworld Jax wants to know, have you ever seen a ghost animal?
No, I have not.
Still didn't get an answer from Killhut.
No.
The crazy name which bugs you every day still there, huh?
Mr. Nas, I moved to Arizona, so I no longer live in that place. So
is the crazy name which? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's talking about a neighbor I had when I was living in Vegas. I did a couple live streams where I got into him a little bit.
Ooh.
So no more crazy neighbor. We're all good now.
What equipment would you advise new investigators to have?
If you're brand new, you know what? I always said spirit box and stuff like that, but what I really wish I had first to start out was the K2 meter. Mm-hmm. And then from there, move up because I would say it's K2 meter.
Hello, Real Paranormal Broadcast. Slim. Let's see. What is your creepiest destination that you've been to so far from FM perspective?
Creepiest? I would say the Tonopah Cemetery and the Clown Motel. Those are the two places that I had like the most weird vibes when I went there.
Warhorse, Killhut, will you ever go to Skinwalker Ranch?
I would love to. I would love to.
I would love to go there too now.
So that is a big yes.
Nicole wants to know what's your thoughts on apps.
I know like Necrophonics and stuff like that. That's the only one I've personally tried to use. You get some stuff that comes through, but apps like that, I guess a lot of people can be skeptic about it at the same time. I've got mixed emotions on it. Let's just put it that way. For the
I always explain to people it doesn't matter what you're using, an app or actual paranormal equipment. If the spirit wants to come through, it's going to come through.
Right, exactly.
No matter what you're using. There's a few apps that we use only because we've had so much validation through them, and that's the only reason why we use them.
Because there's times I'll go to try and use the spirit box and I won't get nothing, and then you go to the necrophonic and you'll actually have stuff coming through, like right when you're asking the questions. So
thank you, FM.
And for starters, yes, I would definitely say, yeah, necrophonic app is perfect for that.
You have a great night, FM Perspective. Thanks for coming in.
Bye, FM.
KJ says she's sort of an app.
Like Red Bees. Good night, Red Bee. Rebby.
Good night, Reb. Thank you for coming. Well, Killhut, I appreciate you coming and spending time with us and answering a bunch of questions. And Nicole took you through the ringer there.
Slim had a big question for him.
Who?
Slim. Says, who is your biggest YouTube inspiration?
One of them still got to be Omar, and the other one is still got to be Josh.
Yeah.
As far as the biggest inspirations, so Omar Gosh TV and Josh and Pleasant Afterlife. And you know what? I want to add a third one in there. Benji's Vlogs and Adventures is also a third one. He works so hard to try and get what he has, and he's still not over 100 subscribers, and he's still going with it. He doesn't complain. So he's a big inspiration to me as well.
And say the name again.
Benji's Vlogs and Adventures.
Benji's Vlogs and Adventures?
Yes. If he doesn't give up, and especially everything that he does on his channel and gets no love, that's just, I'll never give up in that case.
And that's awesome that you want to like make sure that you're there for people that inspired you to start.
No, most definitely.
It can, Warhorse. It can definitely interfere with your hearing, but if that's the purpose of what you're doing right at that moment, then I've actually heard stuff out and about while we were doing spirit boxes as well. But yeah, it definitely can impact your hearing of your surroundings. But if that, like, if I'm saying what I'm trying to say, if your sole purpose right there at that moment is doing the spirit box, then that's what you're concerned with, if that makes sense.
See, and that's why I love the Echo Box so much, is you can cancel out the static of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can leave the Echo Box going like what Josh does, walk away,
Yeah,
still do your adventures, and you can still hear everything coming through pretty clear.
But I love the static.
yeah. I'm a static girl. So like when Twinkie does the static on her live streams, when she does the spirit box and stuff, I love listening to that. But I do agree, like when you're on an investigation, that sometimes the static is a lot, especially if you want to run it for a long time. But I am definitely a static girl. It can put me to sleep. I don't believe they would be willing to reveal themselves if they sent someone who doesn't believe.
You know, I really do want, for my next purchase, I really do want a K2 meter.
Yeah, K2 meters are nice. Bama made a good point. He said, I don't believe the spirits would be willing to reveal themselves if they sent someone who doesn't believe. I mean, that definitely very well could be.
Right.
And if the other person that doesn't believe isn't opened up to it, then, I mean, they would be less likely to see them as well.
But a lot of times the spirit will reveal itself to try to convince the person to believe. Right?
Shoebox. Oh my Lord, Mr. Nas. I don't want one, Warhorse. That is my thoughts and opinions on that. I'll let Killhut answer that as well. A debug box.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever mess with one. No, I wouldn't.
No, 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 no.
I mean, it's great for the evidence, but the chances of something following you home with a Dybbuk box,
Eli wants to know if you've ever investigated a bomb shelter.
No, but that would be pretty awesome.
Hey, I have one of those techs. I have a BS meter too. BS meter is really good to have. Actually, that's one of my gifts. Is I can see the BS all over people.
Yeah, I think everyone's got one of those.
So, sometimes it's not real clear at first, but eventually it shows it.
Hey, Tyler, thanks for asking. I'm doing good, buddy. I hope you're doing good as well.
And I'm glad to know Tyler doesn't live too far away. That's awesome. We need a K2, night vision, and REM pods. I have a K2 meter, but I broke my night vision, so I want another one of them, and I would love to have REM pods.
See, I think it would be really cool with the night vision doing the urban exploring.
Hello, Antichrist. I live in a bomb shelter. Oh no, we have a 3-letter agency watching us now. It's the BSA.
Is that true?
Weren't we just talking about a BS meter?
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. The BSA is watching us now.
I was just saying, mine just went off.
The Bullshot Association. Say that 3 times fast. I live in a little city called Gun Barrel City, Texas. Nice. What is the best thermal imaging camera to use, Killhut?
I honestly could not give you an answer on that. I have never used one myself.
I couldn't even tell you that, and I want one so bad. When Cody asked me what I wanted for Christmas, I said a thermal camera. He's like looking it up. He's like, "Give me something else." I was like, "Dang it!"
Well, I can imagine how long your Christmas list is, Amy.
Oh yeah, I've got a list, and it ain't coming anytime soon. But I would love to have a thermal camera. Welcome back, Bratty brother. Hey, cell phone. The cell phone quality is still decent, Bama. Your videos are not bad. And if what you have is a cell phone, use it. Don't worry about that.
Exactly. As long as you enjoy what you do, that's all that matters.
Believe me, I still use my cell phone every now and then. Oh, you better hush your mouth, Rob.
See, I started out with a cell phone. It's just how you feel about it. I mean, further down the line, you can get something better, but as long as you're making content, that's all that matters.
Our first actual investigation video, we filmed with a cell phone, and we filmed it incorrectly because we didn't turn our phone sideways. So we had them black lines all over the side of it. That video's almost at 11,000 now. And that was the worst video we ever did. The investigation was good, but filming wise, it was crap. So don't be so concerned over that.
Yeah, it's the same thing I did too. It was horrible.
Yeah, Trinity Paracryptic Research said the best evidence he's ever gotten has been on his phone. And you'd be surprised, a lot of people film with their phones, even bigger YouTubers. If you watch their videos when they're like collabing with other people and you catch them being filmed, you'll see that they have a cell phone that they're filming with.
Well, especially the new iPhones, the cameras are actually really impressive.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hi Ryan Films, how are you? I mean, the phone quality nowadays is just amazing.
Yeah. Personally, I'm not an iPhone guy, so. And if I was, I'd probably be using one. Because the cameras really are amazing on those things.
I'm an iPhone gal only because Android hates me so much.
I'm just the opposite.
The
Yeah, I can't do Apple.
growling and female voice was on my phone. Yes, it was. Text. Oh my lord, Mr. Knobs. I was an idiot. The first YouTube video I made was recorded from high 8 tape. Oh my lord. Have used a regular cassette tape recorder to get EVPs.
I have not.
I haven't either, but I think that would be interesting. But knowing my luck, I would get the best evidence in the world, and the daggone tape recorder would eat the tape.
Well, now they have the digital recorders, I think. Where you let it play and you ask questions, and when you go back to listen to it, a lot of times they answer the questions and you can hear it when you play it back.
Yeah, well, I got the app on my own iPhone for the recorder.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty cool.
Nowadays, if you don't have the equipment and stuff, there is apps that you can use that work. But I mean, sometimes it is hard to use your phone to record and to use the apps. But
yeah, that is true.
Ryan Film said, yeah, that's what I use, a digital recorder.
The reason I stopped using my phone is because I couldn't get it wet. I couldn't use it in the wind. A lot of stuff like that.
And I thought I ruined my camera that Cody got me for my birthday and Christmas and Valentine's. And he rolled all them holidays into one when he bought me that camera. And I was so scared that I messed it up because the audio was so bad on it.
Oh, really?
It started working again. I was like, oh, I don't know what I did to it, but I think being out in the wind and the rain and all that, and as much as I tried to keep it dry, I mean, the wind was just blowing the rain everywhere. So
when I used my phone, it was always on a gimbal, so it was hard to get into smaller places and be able to keep the video nice and stable. And the other thing I just didn't like with the phone was the shakiness of it.
I actually just went to the link that you sent me in Twitter so I can order my gimbal. I think April and them have that same one, right?
Yes, they do. Same exact one. And for the price for that thing, I mean, you can't get any better for the price.
Mm-hmm. Wind is an investigator researcher's worst enemy. That it is. My camera just got broken doing a paranormal investigation. Ah, that sucks.
Yeah, I absolutely dislike the wind as well.
Killhut, are you acquainted with Dark Ghost YouTube channel?
Years ago.
I have not heard of them, but I will definitely check them out. That definitely sounds interesting.
That's cool, Rob. That'll definitely help out. Yes, wind and batteries. And it doesn't matter how many times I can take 4 batteries with me in my camera, and by the time I leave, they're all gone. Especially if the place is really haunted.
You can't. I've bought so many batteries for these GoPros just so I don't want to run out of batteries.
Yes, Crystal, they can. Crystal, so random, says, can spirits, ghosts mess with someone's sleep and energy? I'm always waking up more lately throughout the night when I do sleep and wake up still exhausted. I'm wondering if it's due to something in my room. With stuff that you've got going on in your house, it definitely could be, Crystal. AK, she needs home for Mr. Nas. Mr. Nas, we're up here. Get out of the gutter. Never enough batteries. That is so true.
Yep, Nos is definitely back.
Yeah, somebody hand Mr. Nos the ladder. I just bought a headlamp that is waterproof and recharges with a phone charging cable. I love it. That's awesome. I just got me I bought this shirt for me for Christmas, but I also got me because our channel colors are red and black. So, and y'all know we love the grid light. So I got me a red grid light. But this grid light covers the whole entire room. And it also plugs into the USB. So I don't have to keep recharging the battery, and I don't have to hope and pray the battery doesn't die. So I'm excited to start using that.
No, that's awesome.
Yes, KJ. Okay, Hawk, where do you want me to send the link? You want me to send it to your Twitter or to the tweeter?
Well, Amy, I appreciate you having me up here today. I've been looking forward to this.
You are very welcome. I was fixing to just say that. I don't want to keep you like up here too long, but you're more than welcome to come back anytime you want. Just know that.
There's a lot of love in this family, and I appreciate all you guys.
There is a lot of love here. Amazing, amazing, amazing group of people.
We might be crazy,
Thank you so
but
much for coming up, Killhut. It's been awesome.
Yes, it has. And like I said, I do appreciate it. I knew I'd be famous and make it up here one day.
Well, you have an amazing channel. Be proud of it.
All right, I am. I'm trying my best to keep it up and keep it going. Just it's all about consistency. I'm just trying to do that once a week thing at least. And I notice it's making a big difference with numbers too.
I'm pretty sure that everybody in here has Killhut, but just in case you don't, I'm going to throw his link in here. And y'all go over and butter his buns. I promise you, you're not going to be disappointed.
But be gentle.
Yeah, be gentle, but some of these, let's remind them.
Yeah, I got a long drive back to Nevada tomorrow.
Well, you get you some rest and come up anytime you want to.
Of course. I'm pretty sure I'll see everyone before Christmas, so I'll hop up again.
Thank you so much for coming up.
No problem at all. Thank you, everyone in the chat for
love you bunches.
Support.
And be careful tomorrow.
All right. Thank you again for having me up. Everyone's so awesome. Thank you.
And safe trip.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. I'm gonna send them the link. Text. Are you where you can come up? Since you're confined to your homestead. Okay, if y'all want to come up, you're more than welcome. Melissa, Patrick. I can have 6 up here because I'm too cheap to pay for the 10. I wish to me. One of these days we'll get to Florida, Mariah, but it's probably not going to be anytime soon. I definitely want to come to Florida. There's quite a few people that I want to film with there and just go visit. AK and them, Josh. Are you wore out, Twinkie?
Yeah. I gotta get used to these 12 hours.
Yeah. It'll take you a bit. Let me see. Let me find them. There they are. Whoops. No, stop. Okay. Okay, text. You want me to send it to your phone text? Okay, yeah, you just messaged and said that. So do you like it, Twinkie?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much you do the same thing, but yeah, they he told me tonight that he said he needed the supervisor said he needed to talk to me, and I was like, oh Lord. But they got a copy of my resume,
Mm-hmm.
and since it's a new company and they haven't even got the other two shifts running yet, um, since I have 18 years experience driving a forklift, QA experience, and I forgot what else it was, shipping experience. They said they have a lot of opportunities for me. So keep your fingers crossed.
I definitely will.
And they're talking about wanting me to go into shipping where I would do all the paperwork. It's something like a supervisor,
Mm-hmm.
and that's more money too.
That'd be good.
Yeah. And I already told him I needed off in June. He said, remind me a month or so before. And I was like, well, don't you forget.
Yes, please don't forget. Let me hang on just a sec. I'm trying to find everybody. Let's see.
Thank you, Bama. Good night, Outlaw. Thank you, KJ.
Okay, Billy, I sent it to your messenger. Okay, Michael, have a great night. Let's see, what is...
Thank you, April. Hey, Miss Jan.
That's okay, Melissa. Yeah, Mr. Nas, just message me or something. That way I know it's a time that I'm not working. Today we shut down our building again. So we're back to just doing the Meals on Wheels and just our daily work. We're not doing any of the dining room or anything else like that. So which is not fun. It makes it for a very, 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 very long week. After, let's see, Wednesday night, from Wednesday night till Friday evening, I won't be on much at all because we have a lot of stuff going on. I filmed a video this evening. I made some more Christmas stuff, so it's going to be not a paranormal video, but tomorrow I'll upload that. I made some of our favorite snacks. I don't know why I made them so early. I think just so we could eat them. But I also tried the peanut butter fudge hack. There is Hawk. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
All right. How about y'all guys?
Hi.
Hi. How are you doing?
All right.
Really cold. We just got back home from doing an investigation tonight, and it was nice and chilly out there.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, AK. Well, we look forward to your videos anytime you put them up. Hi, Coty.
Hi,
We can't see
Coty.
nothing down here.
Private chat.
Yeah, we can't.
Comments.
There's comments.
Click on comments.
There we go. Okay, I got it.
So y'all did an investigation tonight. I don't want y'all to give too much away.
Yeah.
Y'all get good.
We did good tonight. We did not go to the Devil's Tramping Ground because none of our team members were able to come with us tonight. But it's interesting because my aunt, where she lives at, there used to be a city in her backyard back in the 1700s. So she wanted to go out there to investigate her land to see what's going on out there. We caught some really good stuff out there tonight.
That's awesome. So I'm still in awe of the picture you sent. I cannot believe the stuff that y'all caught in just that one picture.
The video we do, there's pictures all through the video. We caught some really good stuff out there in Hookerton.
If you guys haven't checked out Hawk Paranormal, you definitely need to. Let me grab their link real quick. They do awesome investigations, but they do awesome live streams too. I have so much fun there.
It's always fun.
Their personality.
My little girl was always. My little girl liked to be the center of the live stream.
Yeah, she is adorable, but she gets wore out. She passed out last time.
She really did. Yes, she did.
He's talking about doing a live night too, but I don't know. We'll see how tomorrow goes because normally Fridays are really busy for us. But he wants to do a live stream tomorrow night too and talk about the Hookerton graveyard now.
And y'all go on.
That was in my mind the whole. Usually right around 8:30.
Yeah,
8:30.
around 8:30.
Oh, there's somebody coming in.
Text.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Awesome.
Are you hiding from us?
I am. Well, I'm out.
You're out in your truck.
I'm having a bad hair day.
Oh Lord, do you even have?
Me too.
Hey look, I got back here every day.
Well, my hair.
Y'all can't use that excuse. I'm having a bad hair day too, but I cover mine up with a hat.
You know, I've had a toboggan on all evening. So when I took my toboggan off, my hair was all smashed down. I'm like, ooh, and we're getting ready to go live too. Let me spritz it up real quick.
I can't wear toboggans. Every time I take one off, everything I touch. Whoa. Somebody's yelling at me, and it's me.
Better. You see my eyes?
No.
Oh.
What?
Hello. It's breaking up on us.
Blair, you look like a demon.
All you can see is glasses shining.
Yeah.
Oh, that laugh is creepy text.
Oh my Lord.
And you want me to go to the woods with you? I'll send you one.
Along with my little pretties.
Oh, Lord.
Sound like it.
Laney's gonna be like, I ain't going.
Love you too, KJ.
That is Trinity Paracryptic Research on the bottom left, AK, and Hawk Paranormal on the right.
How you doing?
What's up?
He's back there dancing.
Doing the job.
So we kind of want to let everybody know because I mean it could be January 9th.
No, I've got a
little
house
bit
full.
earlier.
Everybody's quarantined together, and you know, it's like my truck.
I don't blame you, Tex. Brenda, what was you gonna say?
We have we're kind of letting everybody know kind of a sneak peek or whatever, but we're gonna be teaming up with our Haunted Lives very, very soon.
Oh,
It could be probably right after the first of the year. We're gonna go through the murder house, and from what he has told us about this house,
to work 28th. They told me today, and that's if I don't come down sick. If I come down sick, it's going to be even longer.
Well, we'll just hope and pray you don't come down sick. Can you hear us, Tex?
I can hear you.
Okay. It's echoing.
Don't hear me?
okay.
It's bad. When you talk, it's echoing really bad.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right, let me try some.
Okay. So our Haunted Lives, that y'all were talking about that the other night in your live, the murder house. That was
It didn't happen. Audio's all messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
a lot better. That was
Okay, well, we're teaming up with our Haunted Lives. January 9th will be a little bit sooner for this murder house, but apparently we can hear you. There was
Hello.
There was apparently a murder in this house and a lot of molestation, and he killed the kids and turned the gun on himself. So from what he's telling us, there's a lot of poltergeist in this house. So we're kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's gonna be very interesting.
That's gonna be interesting.
Y'all hear me?
We can hear you, but
it's echoing.
Like echoing.
Okay. Hang on a second.
Okay.
I don't know why it's echoing.
It sounds like a Bluetooth.
You didn't echo that time.
So it's good this time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
Hello,
I guess I wasn't. Get my mouth right.
No, it just echoed.
You moved your mouth, daggone it.
Is that any better?
Hello. Yeah, it's better.
Yes, maybe.
Hi, Eric and Shonda.
That is so weird. I've got a headset plugged into my phone, and when I move my phone away from my mouth, it goes. When I move it close, it doesn't. What's up?
That's weird.
Gremlins.
Okay, what state?
It's happening.
Who's AK Explorations? Who you talking to? What state? We're from North Carolina.
Yeah, where is the house? It's in North Carolina.
The house is in North Carolina. It's in Sampson County.
Yeah, Sampson County.
I'm in North Carolina, but I do not know where Sampson County is.
Pretty light.
Sampson County from us is probably about an hour.
Thank you very much.
Hour and a half, 2 hour drive for us.
How far are y'all away from Winston?
Winston? We're not that far from Winston.
Who you think?
Maybe
Let's see.
we're about to Google it. Hold on.
Let me Google.
Good old Google. I don't know. Winston probably about a 2 or 3 hour drive.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. I'm not sure.
2 hours and 43 minutes.
Yep. Almost 3 hours away.
So you're even further from Charlotte.
Oh, yeah. Charlotte's like a
About 4 hour
4
drive.
hour drive from us.
I'm 45 minutes from Winston and 45 minutes from Charlotte. I'm right
Well,
now.
so she's like right.
Yeah, she's not.
You
Well,
know
what kind of entity? What kind of stuff? Where do you go explore at? Where do you go and do your investigations at? Like what part? Do you stay around where you're at, or do you travel?
Who, Amy or me?
I'm not sure what her name is. The Entity Paranormal Investigations.
Yeah, my name is April.
Sorry.
I just went to like the Trivet Clinic. Do investigations there. I've caught an apparition there the last time I was there. But they let they'll let you investigate. It's down here in Hamptonville, North Carolina.
Where?
Hamptonville.
I've never heard of that. I know there's a lot of haunted places in Charlotte. I do know that. I have seen that.
Yeah, but I haven't been to any of those. I'm not going to Charlotte by myself. Just graveyards and stuff. I've worked a lot, so I haven't got to go out a lot. And whenever me and Twinkie get together, me and Amy get together, we go investigate in Colorado and all that good stuff. Are you
I've been
going
to Colorado? Matter of fact, Shreveport, not Shreveport. That's Louisiana. Let me think. I sorry, I don't tip my tongue. Like Fruita, Colorado, and trying to think. It's like right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't spell it. But I've been there. That is nothing but Rocky Mountain.
We went to the what was that place called, Amy?
Fair Play?
Amy, where did we go in Colorado? I forgot the name of the place.
I think it was called Fair Play.
No, I'm talking about where we investigated that one place. The hotel.
The Stanley?
We went to the Stanley Hotel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hello, Elba.
Those Adventures did that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we stayed there all night.
Ooh, I bet you that was creepy.
Sound okay now?
You're echoing again.
Oh, what's up? Rob coming in.
Wishender man, yep.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, what's going on?
Bratty brother.
Nothing much, man.
Bratty Brothers in the house.
You're about halfway to 5K, ain't you, boy? Your followers are getting up there.
I would love to get there soon, but I'm happy where I'm at right now.
I don't blame you. That's awesome.
We're at 97 followers, so we're almost to 100.
Oh yeah, you guys will definitely get there. You guys got an awesome channel.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
We need to get them there tonight, y'all. Go better their guns.
We hit 100. We're going live for everybody that joins us. We're going live, and we're giving away free hoodies with our paranormal symbol on the back.
Sweet.
Well, y'all heard that. But don't go butter their buns
gotta make
just for the hood.
100.
Butter their buns to watch their videos. How you doing, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm doing next week Wednesday. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for hitting 3K. So.
And he's giving away a
That's cool. Yeah.
Pigtails T-shirt, y'all.
No. I do have pigtail merch and stuff. Amy's, had to bring that up. Probably the most embarrassing thing I ever did.
It don't want you to
It does. Not his Bluetooth.
Tex was having issues.
Yeah, he's having technical difficulties. Anna, this is their link right here. If you want to go grab them up, you are not shy, Johnny.
Johnny is not shy.
Not shy.
Hey, is Bama's on here? Hey, Bama, I didn't even realize you were up here.
Yes,
Johnny is gonna be doing. He's gonna be doing a twerking pigtail video when we meet up. So.
I think Johnny's gonna have something to say about that one. I don't think anything will ever top your twerking pigtail days, Rob.
Oh, almost.
I can't twerk, but if you get up there and twerk, I might get up there and join you twerking. Be laughing at me though.
Yeah,
I could probably twerk. It's just whether or not it's gonna stop.
That's what I was just thinking.
It's gonna keep flowing.
It'll have a mind of its own. I promise you that.
But
I can't join with y'all on that because I got a flat butt.
I'll never do it again.
Y'all be seeing Bones working on him.
I had a lineup of cars watching me as they were pulling out. They all stopped and watched me. It was in the Walmart parking lot where I did it at. I had a
very soon.
Yep. But I did a merch with pigtails on it.
Any good? Hey, we got to go. What a good man. I don't know what that was.
We had an in the Snow Hill graveyard. We had a goat sighting.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. We love going to the Goatman's Bridge, but we haven't been back in a while because it's currently a few tourists.
I think Texas is still having issues.
Yeah.
Now we can't see you.
No, but can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you, but for some reason it's still echoing.
It's still echoing. Yeah.
And it's making like a staticky noise.
Yep. Sorry, God.
You're fine, Tex. Believe me, we've all been there.
Yep.
Well, I'll have my laptop, my Bob, my executive bringing it over to Seth, drop for me, so we'll have that. So next time. So.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bow out, so you don't have to put up with crap.
Maybe this time.
Hi, Tex. Nice meeting you.
You too. I wish it was better. Y'all have a great night. I'll catch y'all a little bit.
Hey, you too, man.
Stay well, Tex.
I'm gonna
say your daughter and son-in-law.
Appreciate it, man. My daughter and my son.
Your daughter and your son.
Yeah, my oldest daughter, and my grandson just moved in with us, and my son here too. So hey.
Well, lots of prayers all around.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Catch well later. Hopefully we'll see you for sure.
All right, love you, Tex.
Tex.
Y'all too.
Bye, Tex.
Bye. Have a good one.
Y'all too.
Johnny, what you buttering?
Work for me. I'm gonna hurt myself.
Johnny's buttering what now?
I don't know. He's buttering something though.
Where's Lynn at?
Lynn, Johnny's got the butter.
So, Hawk, are you guys going to San Antonio with us next year?
I wish we could.
Oh,
But they
Where are you talking about that
one?
The big meetup.
No, not
this time. I would love to.
They were talking about one of the ones that you guys are doing a meetup in Eastern North Carolina. We were talking, not Eastern, but the eastern part of the state. We were talking about doing that because this next coming up year, I'm going to use my vacation to go see my daddy.
Oh, okay.
So,
Thank you, Melissa. Hi, Randy.
What's up, Randy? Yeah, I got.
Oh, thank you, Melissa.
I got a couple of trips planned for after winter gets done, going to Chicago, then probably heading to Indiana. And we got 2 paranormal investigations happening in February, major ones with some awesome friends, Bat Rican, Shawn Kodi, and a Lakeshore Paranormal, and a few friends. We're going to be staying all night at a haunted mill that's supposed to be haunted by a very famous person in Detroit, well, in the world actually, but yeah, that's gonna be exciting.
April.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what would be really exciting to me is going to do an investigation either with Omar or with Ghost Adventures. I would love to do an investigation with them.
Oh yeah, I've done an investigation with James and Carlos both. Carlos is
that's cool.
Actually, Carlos is coming back up to visit me in the springtime, and we're going to be doing some stuff together.
I wonder why they're disappearing, April.
Yeah, if you guys ever get a chance, you got to go to the Joliet prison because that's where we got a lot of activity at the Joliet prison.
Where's it at?
That's in Joliet, Illinois. That's where they filmed Prison Break and Blues Brothers movie. And while we were there,
I have
the craziest thing happened while we were there. Buddy caught this, the traveling buddy, he caught this on video. We were all talking. We were in the courtyard, and all of a sudden we hear an old-fashioned telephone ringing. And
that's neat.
We don't know where it came from. But Buddy caught it on video, and there's actually telephones that the prisoners used that were in the courtyard.
We made it to 100, guys! Yay!
Hey, Melissa.
Yay!
You know what that means? It means time for a giveaway.
Congratulations!
Awesome.
That's awesome.
And you guys that butter their buns, make sure you go back and check out them videos.
Yes.
You're gonna love them.
And
the newest video is long, the new one that we done, but it was just so much. We had so many great responses. I didn't want to lose any of that footage.
Paranormal investigators have the longest videos out there anyway, just because there's like if something happens, you don't want to cut it.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time.
That's true. It's like uncut. That's why we should start putting uncut on our videos so people know we didn't cut nothing out. We just added some pictures, And like our investigation night, we caught her.
Don't worry about.
Go ahead, Mr. Rob.
The numbers are going to fluctuate. They're going to go up and down. They're constantly doing that. Mine just did. I lost 7, and I'll gain them back like 2 days later.
I've noticed that too. I'll lose 3 of them, then they come back up there later on, down like 2 days later too. I noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Now 101. We're at 101.
I'm excited. I'm so happy.
Yeah, you guys will definitely get there.
Yeah,
it's gonna take a little bit. Look, we've only been doing this for a couple of months now, and we've already hit 100 subscribers. So I mean, it lets us know that there's a lot of people watching and they like what we do.
I get a lot of good comments from a lot of people that text me on Twitter, and y'all see the comments and the videos.
Yeah, the best way to grow slow, organically. That way you get to know the community and stuff, and that's the best way to do it.
No, April.
Bama said you can give us more awesome videos.
Yeah, Bama is good.
How we're gonna do this is whoever joins us, everybody's gonna pick a number, and then we're gonna draw from a hat. Whatever number we're giving away 2 hoodies. Whatever numbers we draw is the 2 people that gets those hoodies.
That's awesome.
I wish I'd do more, but our financial is we're just trying to get right now. Trying to get selling this house.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Once we hit 1,000, the giveaway will go up more with something else. But right now it's 2 hoodies. It says Hawk Paranormal on them, and in front of it's going to say I'm Happy Haunts. What we always tell everybody, Happy Haunts.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Hi, Lori. I love you.
Yeah, my first giveaway is actually going to be next week, and I've been waiting to do a giveaway. Once I hit that 3K, that's when I was going to do my very first giveaway. So it's happened, and it was like a dream. I never thought I would hit 3K, and I'm like, I'm never going to get there, but I'm there.
I watched that video. You did it inside your truck.
What's that?
I said I watched your video. You did it inside your truck that day that you were talking about that you hit 3K. I watched that one.
Yeah, right, my live stream. Yeah, that's where I do my lunch live streams in my car.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. It wasn't for my awesome bratty sisters that are above me right now that I'm poking, I wouldn't have got there.
I'm married.
And Johnny Paranormal too. I gotta thank Johnny Paranormal because he worked his butt off. He was up almost all night to help me get to the 3K mark, and
that's cool.
He helped quite a bit. That's my boy.
That's good.
That's when we're doing our next giveaway, AK. And AK, thank you so much for posting the links. You and Melissa both. I'm sorry that YouTube's not letting them come through because y'all are moderators, so they should be able to come through. But apparently YouTube's going to try to take that away from us too.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, YouTube is. I don't understand what's going on with YouTube right now. Like
YouTube is bipolar.
Yeah, something going on. Because
every time April and then put a link up, it disappears. But I appreciate y'all doing that.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like my new video, which the owners of the gas station that I went and recorded, they actually saw the video, and they invited me to go back when they open in the spring and interview them and record inside because they're going to be doing some more retro stuff to that gas station. Awesome. And they're going to put a old school soda fountain in that they're buying, and they invited me back to interview them and talk about the building and stuff.
No, that's awesome, Rob.
So I'm like, wow, that's awesome.
Johnny's blowing kisses.
Just tell them they can't sell Twinkies.
No, they can't.
Oh, they're gonna have Twinkie ice cream and
no, they don't, Grady brothers.
I'm gonna bring them some too.
Already. Okay, so I've got a creepy story to tell everybody, and you know it's really funny. It seems like no matter where we go, we don't know the history on no place. But this new house we just moved into, well, it's not new. It's built like 1920 something.
Wow.
But the other night I kicked it. Our oldest fell asleep on the couch, and I kicked at the couch. I said, "Boy, get up, go to bed." He was watching television. He's like, "I'm not asleep. I'm watching television." Yeah, he was asleep. But I kept going at him, trying to get him up, and he wouldn't. I said, "Fine, whatever. I'm going to bed." I had to be up the next morning for taser training. But like probably about 15, 20 minutes after we went to bed, or after I went to bed, I heard something kick at the couch again, and Hunter started talking, like he thought it was me kicking at the couch, and it wasn't me.
Wow.
So we moved back into another pretty active place, and then me and Hunter was sitting in here in the front room. He was at work, I think, that night when this happened. But we heard something drag across the floor, which we come to later find out it was a broom that fell down, and whatever it was pulled the broom. And you could hear the bristles scrape across the floor. And then all of a sudden, the rocket chair that we have sitting over here beside of us started rocking by itself.
Oh, wow.
So we have a lot of activity going on in this house.
Yeah, y'all see any orbs back here? That's what's going on.
Yeah, we've seen numerous orbs. He was in the shower the other night, and I'm gonna let him tell you that part. But that was kind of creepy too.
I was in the shower the other night, just doing my thing, and all of a sudden I felt something rub my back.
Oh wow!
I turned around.
Wow!
Because I thought it was my baby. It wasn't her.
Yeah, because I'm known for, you know, putting little pranks and stuff like that on him, you know, like sneaking up behind him while he's in the shower messing with him, but it wasn't me that night.
Wow.
So we've got a lot of stuff going on in this house, y'all. And we've been talking about doing like setting up cameras inside this house or whatever, and you know, doing some kind of something in this house. Just find out who it is and what's going on in here, because we have a lot of activity in this house, and we've noticed it within the past week. There's been a lot of stuff going on.
I just don't want to scare my two little ones that y'all stay here on the weekends with me.
Right.
But that sounds like my house don't too. My house was built in 1925. And I live back here.
I think ours was
28.
28.
Okay.
And we've caught a lot of stuff inside and outside, and in my camper.
Well, oh wow. He's seen some stuff outside too. When we first started working on this house, trying to get it at least livable. He's seen something standing outside too, and he didn't tell me, of course. He never does. I always find out afterwards. But but yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on in this house, and I want to kind of get to the bottom and find out who it is, because he did ask the people that we're renting this house from. He was like, you know, has anybody died in this house, or what's the history on this house? Oh, you're good. Ain't no ghost in that house. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
Well, they knew what
they
you
say
were talking about, though. Hi, Terry.
They did.
Back, buddy.
Terry.
I'll do live streams outside, and I'll just have the camera pointing towards the woods and stuff, and you can ask Amy. There is a light that we cannot explain it.
Yeah. Well, there's a shadow figure too that likes pacing back and forth.
Yeah. And I've seen an old man. He reminds me of my grandpa, because my grandpa used to wear the old gray-looking pants with the suspenders and the old hat. And I seen a man walking down the fence line, because we have a horse pasture in front of my house. And I seen him walking down, and I asked him, I said, "Can I help you?" He was looking at the fence. But I was like, why is he on my side instead of his side if he lives over there? And I said, "Can I help you?" And he just turned around and looked at me and never said a word and just kept walking and disappeared into the woods.
I got a crazy story. I think I told it on Amy's video of when I was a kid. We had a house that was built in the late 1800s, and probably one of the oldest neighborhoods in my town. And one day, my bedroom was upstairs. My mom and dad's bedroom was upstairs. Me and my brother shared a room at the time, and I swore the TV was on. I don't know how old I was. I think I was 11, 12 years old maybe. And TV was on, and I went downstairs, and I'm half awake, half asleep. And I swear to God, when I was going in the living room, I swear to God, there was a group of people in there that were looking at me, and they were dressed in period clothing and talking amongst themselves. They were talking, but I could barely hear what they were saying, but they were staring at me. I turned the TV off, and I get up, start walking upstairs. I'm thinking to myself, I just saw a group of people in my living room that just looked out of place for some reason. And so I go back upstairs, and then I almost back to sleep. The TV pops back on again, and I started going downstairs to see what was up, and I stopped, and I'm like, no, I think I'm gonna leave that TV alone right now, because but yeah, that house was extremely haunted. A lot of activity happened there when I was a kid, and I actually heard ghosts and stuff in our attic, and that was, and it's still there. It's still, I live about 2 miles from my childhood home.
Well, didn't your parents do Ouija board stuff there and everything too?
My dad did at a they used to have parties every weekend. My dad at the time thought it'd be neat to do something with the spirit board, and they asked it questions, and all of a sudden my dad's chair fell into a hole, like a small tiny hole, and there was no hole in the floor before that. We don't know what happened. He fell over. He goes, I'm done with that. So And then one day I had, this is the creepiest thing. I don't know why I wanted to do this, but I did. I wanted to have my bedroom in the attic. So my aunt and everybody helped me move my bed and everything in the attic. So I'm in there trying to sleep, and all of a sudden you get this feeling where you have people around you. I knew I was not sleeping at all, and all of a sudden I heard people start talking. Or like, who is this? Why is he here? They're having a conversation around me, and I'm like, I am scared to death, and I can't talk, and I'm like, that's how freaked out I was. And they didn't hurt me. They're just curious of why I was there, and they didn't understand why I was there. And they stopped talking. I ran my butt out of that attic, and I never went back. Like, nope.
Don't blame me.
But we found out that there was a ship's captain that lived there in the 1800s. So I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And the house still stands. It's still, still standing. Some other people own it. I was thinking about maybe trying somehow to get a hold of the owners to see if I could go in there and explore it. I don't know if they cut, because we had a lot of stuff happen there. It's a lot. And we had a house fire in there and stuff when I was a kid, but the house is still standing.
Could you imagine somebody walking up to your house though and just knocking on it and being like, "Hey, I used to live here. We had all kinds of stuff happening. Can I come in and film?"
They'd be thinking I'm crazy.
Unless they have stuff going on too, and then they probably won't think you're crazy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's like that trailer we used to live in back behind his mom and dad too. We want to go back in there and do an investigation too, because we had all kinds of stuff going on in that trailer too. We told y'all about that trailer. Yeah. That was
like
crazy.
You, Rob. We heard she heard conversations before she even went inside the house.
Yeah, and then when I opened up the door, the conversation stopped, and there was nobody in the house. The house was completely pitch black.
Yeah.
Yeah, way back when that house was built, like the living room, I guess that they didn't have living rooms or TVs and stuff back then. It was like that was the parlor where that was. It had like the archway when you walk in. That was the parlor and the sitting room or whatever. And there's actually a secret stairwell that was built into the wall, and it went right up to the attic and stuff. I'd love to find out the history about that house if there was a way to do it.
Did y'all have a lot of activity before your dad did the Ouija board?
If I can remember, yeah, there was some stuff. Because I remember I had an Evil Knievel motorcycle and stuff, and I was playing with it upstairs one day.
Oh, Randy.
And all of a sudden I heard something. I don't know what it was. It was like something that was like saying ooh or something, some kind of weird noise. It was coming from the attic. At first I thought it was my dad, but my dad was all the way downstairs. And I ran out of the attic and told my dad what was going on. He ran upstairs, and to this, my toys were gone. My motorcycle was missing, everything. Never found it again.
They knew it would be a collectible.
Yeah.
April said, my daughter, when she was 2 years old, had a whole family of spirits she talked to and knew so much information about them, and she would get mad if they blocked the TV. It was creepy. I bet so. Layne was 2 years old when she started talking to spirits too.
I'd have to say that's probably when I started believing in ghosts and stuff. And my mom's had some experiences too, stuff that's happened after, because after we had our house fire, my mom died, and then she came back, and she had some crazy stuff happen that she felt when we lived in our trailer. She actually, this was kind of crazy. She said the story that she heard somebody screaming. Like, she could actually see these people. One was screaming, and then she heard a guy come up to this lady and stab her and killed her.
Oh, wow.
She heard the lady screaming and stuff, but they were already passed away, and they were in my mom's bedroom. And I'm like, wow. And that's after we had our house fire, and that was a few years later. My mom ended up passing away at the house fire in the hospital, but they brought her back.
Wow.
So then after that, she had all this stuff happen. Like when my grandmother passed away, she saw my grandmother in the bedroom in a corner crying, and she could see her, and it's like, wow.
Yeah, she probably became more sensitive after that.
Mm-hmm.
April, that's crazy that she said she drew them and said that one always uncovered her at night, but now she doesn't believe in anything paranormal. Maybe she blocked all that out.
She may have, yeah.
That's what it was.
As my very first experience was right after we were married. We lived with his parents. I woke up one night and had a cloudy haze all around the bed, and there were people all around the bed. Ooh.
That sounds like my experience.
I'm afraid they would be able to have the house. I wouldn't want to be there no more. I wouldn't. No. I mean, I like going ghost hunting and doing what we're doing, but I don't want them in my home. Yeah. You know, you all can stay outside as much as you want, but inside my home, that's my sanctuary. That's my private. That's my whatever you want to call it. But I don't want you inside my home. If you can stay out wherever you are, just don't enter into my home because you're not welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
always seem to find a haunted place.
We have a little girl spirit in our house, but she doesn't make herself visible all the time. But my wife's heard stuff, and we've heard stories of what happened at our house. I haven't physically heard or seen anything yet, but my wife has by herself.
Amy, when are you coming to North Carolina? When was it you said you were going to do this? I know you said you was going to try, but when are you coming to North Carolina?
As soon as I can. I can't say a date for sure, but North Carolina is definitely the first place I'm coming.
Okay, so how about we do this? You come and help us do an investigation on our own home.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I think it would too. I just, said I'm really curious to find out what's going on in here because there's just too much going on in this past week. There's a lot has happened.
Definitely.
As long as it don't touch us.
Yeah, as long as it don't hurt us or anything, or to become like, stir it up or whatever. But there's a lot of activity in this house that shouldn't be here.
Right.
And when he first started working in this house, something shook the whole house. He was in here painting, and something shook the whole house. And he told me about it. He said every hair on his body stood up that night. So yeah, there's definitely something in here. We just don't know what it is. Right. It's like the past owners trying to scare us where we'll leave. But yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, that's the way I am. I can't move right now, so we're gonna behave.
Right, we're still breathing. They ain't.
Exactly. You saw a ghost one night after you watched a movie on Netflix, Mariah. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
Well, see, our house, the man and woman that built this house, 2 weeks later, both of them had died after they got done building the house.
That would so suck. Build your house and then can't even enjoy it.
And then my mother-in-law, she passed away in our living room.
Oh. So let's see. Well, my very first experience in when I was a little boy, in my mom's bathroom, mom and dad's bathroom, I saw a little girl in the mirror. My mom and dad's house got some activity in that house too.
Yeah.
And Rob, it was like you when I stayed and watched TV when I was little. I turned the TV off and I could see people sitting in the living room all around me.
And that just, I can just like get a shadow or something right behind me or something, and just like every hair on my body stands up. I can imagine seeing a bunch of people standing all around you, and
Yeah, that's creepy.
It's like as soon as we got up on this live, I was sitting here watching or whatever, and I had seen 2 orbs fly in our camera.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching, I seen 2 automatically. I was there like, babe, I just seen 2 orbs.
Yeah, one of the most craziest experiences that I've had most recently is when me and Buddy, the traveling buddy, we went to the Felt Mansion, and man, we caught so much activity there. We actually caught a full body apparition in the window looking back at us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Buddy took pictures. He's like, Rob, you're not going to believe this. And sent me the picture. I'm like, oh, no, we're trying to debunk it and everything. I'm like, there is nothing in that window when we were there. I said, we walked right by that room, Buddy. There was nothing there. Some crazy stuff happened while we were there, but it was cool, though.
Oh, wow. April.
Hey, Hensley.
Hi, Hensley. April said the Airbnb they stayed in, the old schoolhouse, when Kevin got out of the hospital, there was a shadow figure. They both seen it at different times. April said she would think Kevin was standing in the doorway and he would be sleeping. And then one night he woke up and it was standing over him, and it freaked him out so bad he came into the room with her.
Mm-hmm.
Now you could have done the investigation there, April. How are you doing, Hensley?
What's up, Hensley? Yeah, we'll be getting together in February, Hensley and a bunch of us.
Yeah, I want to do an investigation with Hensley too, because I told everybody my daddy lives in West Virginia, Parkersburg, and it's not too far from the prison that Hensley did. And I want to get in there and go do an investigation. We're going to invite Hensley to come in with us on that one too.
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, April. He wasn't feeling good then. That probably wouldn't have been a good idea, because that would have been very easy for them to attach. Can't fall asleep, Mariah. I'm sorry.
Dang, if he can't, since his head hits the pillow, he's gone.
I'm tired. Wore out.
Like, I wish I could do that.
Rob?
What's that?
April said, where are y'all meeting at? Hensley and them.
We're going to be in Detroit meeting up.
Detroit.
Yep, at jail called Precinct 6.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, we also, Buddy and I took pictures of the owner's bedroom, and one of the pictures you can see a face looking right back at me and Buddy in the picture.
Yeah, that was actually a really good picture.
That was really awesome.
That would be creepy.
It's cool though.
April.
If you guys ever come to West Michigan, we'll take you guys to the Felt Mansion, because that's where we caught all this activity and stuff's always going on there, I guess.
If we ever decide to start, well, we will eventually start traveling outside or whatever, North Carolina, because we're talking about after the first year sometime in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. There's an old abandoned schoolhouse that we want to go out there and do. It sets in Gatlinburg State Park. There's also a cemetery out there too that's right in front of it that we can do too. But I watched a video where somebody has already went out and investigated that school. They got all kinds of good activity and stuff like that, and all the stuff they've done was awesome. I mean, it's definitely haunted.
Was it
definitely? They had all the lights. They had all the lights out now, and they heard footsteps coming towards them.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Was it John, Exploration Unknown? I think
so.
Yeah,
I think
do.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely a good investigation. I watched that whole video. I was like, oh yeah, we got to go do that. I want to go do that. Dude.
That'd be good.
Yeah. John's cool.
Mhm.
I've known John for a long time. We went to Joliet prison with him and everybody.
My aunt's sister lives out in Joliet.
Yeah, that is a neat town.
Going to Fairfield Infirmary on January 30th. Fairfield. Where's Fairfield at, Hensley? Maybe I can meet you in Gatlinburg. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, come on. That would be awesome. I'm really looking forward to meeting you guys. I mean, we watch your videos. We see you face to face more on lives like this, but I really do want to meet you guys. You know, I'm not saying that I have I like everybody different, but my favorite is Amy. I adore her. I do. I like her videos, and Rob, I mean, I watch yours too. You're awesome at what you do too. Everybody on here is awesome at what they do, but it's like for some reason I feel a connection with Amy, and
oh yeah,
so Lancaster, Ohio. Hey, I'm from Lorain, Ohio, Hensley. I don't know if I've ever told you that, but I'm from Lorain, Ohio. Did you just see that thing fly across the screen? I just seen another orb fly across the screen.
Comments.
I think some people are attracted to Amy because she's got connections to the hostess company. So
you better hush your mouth, Rob.
It's that smell, that Twinkie smell. You know, it's like, oh, I love that. It's like,
So good, Rob.
it attracts people for some reason.
Rob just admitted he thinks I smell good.
I sent her a picture the other day. I was where I work at, and they have this gigantic. It's a cake you can make, but it's not a cake. It's a Twinkie, a gigantic Twinkie, and they have the pan that looks like a Twinkie, and you can make your own gigantic Twinkie.
There's been 3 people who lived there in the 90s, in the past. Any deaths, Bama? Was there any deaths of people that lived there? Twinkies are yummy. I agree. Some Twinkies and some vanilla ice cream.
See? Yeah.
Nobody can eat the Twinkies.
Twinkie ice cream.
We were picking on my boss the other day. We call her LT, but we were picking on her that she's like a really, really finicky eater. And we was talking about like different things that we eat. And I had brought up, I don't know if anybody else eats it, but I like mashed potatoes and applesauce together.
Ooh.
If you ain't never tried it, it is definitely something that you should ought to try. Just give it at least a try. I promise you, you're gonna like it. He keeps telling me no. But that is I like it. Cinnamon applesauce and mashed potatoes is wonderful together. And your meat choice, do pork chops with it.
Now I have heard of applesauce and pork chops.
Yeah, and then you do some mashed potatoes with it too. I promise you, it is awesome.
I'll try it once.
Amy, Derek, are you doing? Are you doing? You still doing the taste thing? Did you see the channel for the taste thing?
My mom and Layne.
Okay, send him the information on how to do it because I have a recipe for her that I want her to make, and I promise you, it's gonna be a hit too. Does she like hot stuff or anything where she could eat it where she's cooked?
Neither one of them really care for hot stuff, but they'll try it.
Okay, because with that recipe I want to send to her is my stuffed chicken that I make.
Oh yeah, you can just send it anyway, and we'll try it. I love anything hot.
I just, it's very easy to make. I can tell you, if you can remember this, you get a big old chicken breast, and you cut a pocket into it now, and you get you a jalapeno. Of course, cut it in half, take all the seeds out. Get you the block cheese, any kind of cheese you want to. I either use pepper jack or like a mild cheddar or a sharp cheddar. It doesn't matter, whatever kind of cheese you want to put in it. And you take and stuff all that inside of it. Then you take some bacon. It usually takes about 2 to 3 pieces of bacon, depending on how big your chicken breast is. And you wrap it. You wrap it all the way around the chicken. And you stick it in the oven at 375 for an hour and cook it. But like my spices and stuff that I put on it is I put garlic powder, onion powder, or sometimes garlic salt, and salt and pepper on it. And then like right before it gets done, I'll take the sprinkled cheese and I'll put it up on top of it and let it melt on top of it, so you have the cheese not only in the middle but on the top too.
That sounds.
And that is, I'm telling you, it is like a heaven in your mouth. I have this a hit in my family.
That sounds like a foodgasm.
Yeah, my lord.
That would be a foodgasm.
We don't want to hear anything
But
bad
like
coming out of you, Rob.
That's cool, man. I like to cook. I try to cook as much as possible, but with our jobs and everything, it's hard to actually keep up on cooking.
I
work first shift. He works second shift.
I need some kicking chicken. Hey, look, all you gotta do is write down everything I just said. If you need it, send him a message and I'll send you the recipe. It's easy to do. Slap your mama is good too.
Right, buddy? Send that cake to Amy.
No. Hi, DJ. That's good, Crystal. I'm glad you're going to get help.
What's up, DJ?
Macaroni and cheese with ketchup. I don't know about that. I can't eat a lot of tomatoey stuff. It gives me heartburn. So, yeah, but I would try it.
I'll try everything once except for spiders. I ain't eating no spider, April.
That's what Halloween. We're gonna send Amy a sucker. I keep seeing these suckers with bugs in the middle of them. I'm gonna send Amy a sucker with a spider in the middle of it.
There you go. That would be awesome.
If it's not a spider, I'm good.
Now, Mariah, I like grilled cheeses with tomato soup. I do that.
I like that too.
It's good stuff. Cheese don't like me very well, but I still eat it. Nothing dairy likes me very well, but I still eat it and I pay for it later.
Mm-hmm.
Some things are worth paying for later. Some things are not.
That's right. No, like Taco Bell. I don't call it Taco Bell. I call it toxic hell. It's good going down, but it's not good come back out.
April said put sugar in spaghetti or red sauces. It helps with the heartburn. I'm gonna have to try that. Cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, me too.
I used to put sugar in my spaghetti. He didn't like it.
You put too much sugar in your spaghetti.
I want to put a pinch.
Look, y'all gotta agree with me. Spaghetti's not supposed to be sweet. It's really not.
I am a good cook. Don't let her knock me down because I'm a good cook.
He is a really good cook. I have taught him a lot. I've taught him how to cook a lot of stuff too. Like I make some of the best hot wings you put in your mouth. And the kids tear it up. He tears them up or whatever. And then I taught him how to make it. Well, I don't measure nothing, y'all. When I cook, I don't believe in measuring at all.
Yeah.
And that's I guess that's my trick, because I don't measure nothing. I do it how I think how I would like it, and that's it. And it always comes out banging. Always.
Good night, Hensley. Love and hugs.
Night, Hensley.
So I found a recipe online, through TikTok and a couple other things. It's been pretty popular, but it's the 2-ingredient peanut butter fudge.
Oh, the icing and the peanut butter.
All my fudge from scratch, but I wanted to try it just to see, and I made it, and it tastes exactly like peanut butter fudge.
Did you use the vanilla icing and the peanut butter, Peter Pan peanut butter?
Yes.
Yep, I seen that on TikTok. I sure did. I was like, I bet you I could do that too.
It turned out really good though.
Oh my God, I want some.
It's firm.
So look at Rob trying to eat some.
I've got a video coming out tomorrow of all those, and I made some Christmas crack.
Christmas crack.
That looks good.
That does.
I want some of that.
It is good. I call it crack for a reason because, like, you get addicted to it as soon as you start eating it. I really don't.
Was that peanut brittle on the bottom of that?
Huh?
Amy,
no,
was that peanut brittle on the bottom of
it? It turns it into toffee, and you make this with saltine crackers.
Oh,
that looks really good.
It really does.
I want some. The recipe will be up tomorrow, and it's not hard to make at all.
What was that? What was that one y'all posted about the Grinch?
The hot chocolate.
Yes. Who came up with that? That looks really good. I want to try that.
Yeah, I found a recipe a long time ago because when my mom had her heart attack, she couldn't have chocolate. And she kept saying she wanted hot chocolate. She wanted hot chocolate. So me and my sister-in-law were looking up all kinds of recipes, and we found one that was white chocolate, and she can have white chocolate. And so we decided to try it, and it is so good, but it is so rich. You can only have like 1 cup of it, period. There ain't no second cup or nothing. It's so good, but it is so rich.
April fall asleep.
My grandma. She must have.
Who?
April.
Oh, I'm here.
She's there.
My grandma used to make some stuff called potato candy. I don't know if you all ever heard of that, but potato candy is really good.
That stuff is so good.
I had none in years since my grandma made it, actually. I would love for somebody to make me some and send me some. I don't know how to make it, but I would definitely eat it.
That's one thing I picked up from my grandma, all the candy recipes. And I'll just keep making them till I get good at them. And now, unfortunately, I have to make 100 pounds of it every year, but it's fun.
My wife's a pretty good cook. I just tell her she needs to cook more often, but she works full time and stuff too, though.
Yeah.
That'll definitely take the cooking away. I mean, because like our oldest is always here by himself. He's like, well, there's not nothing to eat in the house. I'm like, well, there's food to eat in the house. You just don't feel like cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, there's like he's more or less cooking himself a lot lately because we're always working. You know, he's got a second job. He works, sweepstakes with his aunt, and we both have our full-time jobs too. So it just makes it really hard. That's all.
Yeah, it's really hard too. And then I work full time. Then I'm a full time husband, grandfather. I got lots of jobs, and people, Rob, you come to North Carolina, come to Virginia, come here. I'm like, man, if I was single and that, I could easily do that, but I gotta plan my travels and stuff, and I don't I don't like to be away from my wife too long and stuff. So I tried to do like day trips and stuff. But we went to Gatlinburg last year, and I was away from her for 4 days. Asked my wife, I said, "Hey, did you miss me while I was gone?" She goes, "Hell no." She goes, "I loved having this away from myself." I'm like, great, thanks. But she missed me.
Oh, I love Buckeyes too, April. Buckeyes are so good.
Oh my God. Yes, all that peanut butter, all that goodness in the inside of them.
I've never ate there.
Bama say I can't fry nothing.
It depends on what you're trying.
Put it on medium and just let it get hot.
Yeah.
Throw it in there.
Sam, love ya. Twinkie, you got to work tomorrow?
No, I'm off the next 3 days.
Next 3 days, that's good.
Yeah, I gotta work.
Good night, Slim.
I got to work tomorrow, and then I'm off for 2 days. Then I work for 3, and then I'm off for 4. Woohoo!
Yeah, I don't get. Today's my day off, and I don't get another day off until Christmas.
Yeah.
We're working Christmas, y'all. He works 6 to 2, and I work 2 to 10. So
no.
Christmas is gonna be weird this year.
All day.
It's gonna hurt our videos because we're off one day this coming up week, and that's it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta find some way to take and do some kind of investigation, even if, because everybody's under that curfew, which they're saying that they're not really enforcing it, but I bet you being out that late, they're gonna pop you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's one good.
We're gonna figure something out.
Your home being active is on days that you can't go out and do a video. Maybe you could do like some sort of a session there, or that's why we're glad in most ways that our house is haunted, because we can at least do some investigations here if we need to, which is a lot here lately, but I understand not wanting to get it all riled up or
right.
You see, my aunt, I did her backyard today was night, but she said, "Can you do my house?" Because my dog had been growling, but I could not film it because she didn't put it on YouTube.
Right.
So I did like a 10-minute necrophonic in there.
Yeah.
And there is 2 active spirits in her house.
A Jerry and a Julie.
But nothing bad.
It come through, that's something else too. We heard something tonight on the necrophonic act we ain't never heard before. It said God come.
It said God told us to come, or
God said come on, and then it said no, because we asked it was like well, why are you still here? Well, go to the light. If God said come on, go to the light, go be at peace. And they said no. We said, well, why? They said kingdom. And then they said that God was mad. And I'm sitting here like, that's the first time we've ever heard that on necrophonic.
Yeah. Wow.
And that was inside of his aunt's house. But we couldn't put that on tape. She didn't want that on YouTube.
Yeah.
But her backyard used to be the one what we did tonight. Her backyard used to be the old Fort Barnwell, and they moved the city from its original spot and put it somewhere else. And so she told us that we needed to come and do her backyard because there was all kinds of activity in her backyard, and there really was.
Yeah.
Really was.
Yeah. So we caught some good stuff out there tonight.
Yeah. That took our place of our Devil's Tramping Ground because we didn't get to do it tonight. Our crew couldn't really come with us to be with us, and a job like Devil's Tramping Ground requires more than 2 people.
Yeah.
It's a big area to cover. Huh?
That's where I want to go.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask you, have you been there before?
No, not yet.
Yeah, we're planning on doing it. I mean, if if we can get something set up and you want to come and join us, you're more than welcome. It'll be our crew and then you.
I'll have to see what my schedule is and then see what we can do.
Right.
Okay. All right. And I will let you know whenever my crew will be available to come out there with us.
Okay.
And we can plan it.
Rob, your fingers are really starting to. I thought, and I realized it was Rob's fingers over there.
See, one place that's Twinkie, it's on our bucket list to go is Bobby Mackey's.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, I want to go there, but they say that they say you feel some really like all kinds of emotions in there. Mm-hmm. I mean,
you definitely got to go in there.
I want to go to Brushy.
Yeah, I want to go to Brushy too. Twinkie, you got this for a sec. I'm going to go to the powder room.
All right.
I can tell.
Just got to go poo poo.
I did not say I had to go poo-poo, Rob.
I didn't say that. I said poo poo.
Rob looks like a ghost.
See, I understand. Oh my Lord, Bama. She's gonna get you too, Bama.
So you guys remember that Hensley come across to us and was talking to us about a woman that needed help in North Carolina. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was having problems like demonic wise.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we did an interview with her over the phone last night. And this is way, way, way beyond our means, y'all. It is like to the point to where she's being told she's not going to make it to see 2021. Her dead husband has come to visit her and told her that himself, you're not gonna make it to see 2021. And I mean, it's like some of the stuff that she told us in this interview over the phone was crazy. Wow. And we knew that was well beyond our means. You know, we have a family to think about or whatever too. And it's not like, you know, that we don't want to help her, but we did point her in the right direction as somebody that knows what they're doing with that kind of stuff.
It reminds you of the Conjuring movie. It's really bad.
Yeah. She told us, I will tell you one of the things that she told us. She said that, you know, there's a hole on her porch. She said it wasn't even big enough for her foot to fit through. Mm-hmm. She ended up falling through her porch. And the fire department had to come and cut her out. She said the whole time that they were trying to cut her out, she felt something pulling at her foot. So she had a broke foot. She said she fell asleep and in her sleep with the broke foot, walked up a hill to a cemetery in snow now, and woke up the next morning laying in front of a gravestone.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing, whatever it is, it's really taunting her really, really bad. And it kind of sounds like that this thing wants her all to itself. And there's no way we could help her with that. But
anything that's religious is gone. The Bible's been ripped up. She said the charm that she had it was a crystal for protection. It would burn her skin.
Hmm.
Definitely demonic sounding.
Did she ever say that?
It is demonic.
Did she ever say if she'd mess with like Ouija boards or anything like that?
She did.
She did say that, but she said it happened when she was 6 or 7 years old.
Because that's one of the questions I asked her. I said, I do want to ask you this. Have you ever done any kind of seance or messed with the Ouija board? She goes, well, she says the Ouija board. She goes, we did play with the Ouija board when I was 6 years old. I said, did anybody close the portal? And she goes, I don't know. I got so scared. I took off. I ran out. So, I mean, she said she didn't really think it was from the Ouija board. She says that she thinks it was more recent of whatever it was that her and her husband did an investigation at. But who knows?
But does she know that if the house she lives in, does she know if anybody did any satanic stuff in that house?
I don't know if there's satanic, but there's 2 deaths, 2 suicidal, and was there another death?
I think so.
Wow.
She got a lot of stuff going on in that house, and that's way past. I can't do stuff like that because I'm not trained on it, and I'm not gonna put myself out there to try to help her, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, that's very respectable.
The only thing I can do is communicate with spirits. That's all I can do.
There's a lot of times when we can't do what needs to be done. I mean, because no matter what anybody says in the paranormal field, there are no experts at all. There's no experts. There's no way to figure out what completely is going on. So if we can't do it, we can't do it. I mean, that's just plain and simple. We don't want to make it worse for the people. So that's very commendable that.
Right. Well, our cameraman, Justin, you guys have heard us talk of him. He's into that kind of stuff. He wants to go do an investigation. So he's going to try to get up with people we hooked that lady up with to, to see if he can't join in the investigation, which I'm pretty sure he'll be able to. So whatever he catches will be on our page. We'll end up posting a video up of it, but we won't be there. Like I said, we got family to think about, and we're not going to go and put ourselves in that kind of a predicament because we don't know what we're getting ourselves into.
Exactly.
Now, if anybody call, there's a haunting, or they want to know what's in their house, absolutely, we'll be right there to see what's going on. But anything demonic, I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. And it's very rare, like, a lot of people think that all paranormal is demonic and stuff, but it's very rare that we've ever come across anything demonic. But I had, when we did run into something demonic, I had to go through several different people to figure out what to do, because it was something beyond what I had ever dealt with, and I don't ever want to deal with it again.
Right. Every now and then I seem like I hear demon or something like that comes through the necrophonic, but I always say you're not welcome here.
Right. And that's all we do too. I mean, anytime we hear that, we just say we want to talk to positive spirits only, good spirits, no negative. Yep. That's basically all you can do, because if they do want to come through, they're going to come through anyway. But
exactly, they will.
Yeah, we're still here, Mr. Knott. Not for much longer. I got to be up at 3:30 in the morning, so we're only going to be on. Okay.
Well, since how we got 101 subscribers, so we're definitely going live tomorrow night at 8:30.
Right.
We're going to talk about this Silverton graveyard that we've done, and we're going to do some drawings.
Yep. So everybody come join us tomorrow night at 8:30. We'll go ahead and get the drawing started. You guys have this private message. Just let us know your size so we get the right size. But it says you should basically pull over, and whenever you get the hoodie, you've got to either send a picture or come up on live wearing our hoodie. Like, look, I got it.
I'll do my best to be there. Maybe at work, but I'll do my best to be there.
Okay, so well, we're at 101. So the number will be between 100 or 1 to however many subscribers we have by tomorrow, which we'll let everybody know. And you pick a number. Rob, if you're not there and your number gets picked, then you can still private message us. But pick a number. You can pick a number now and send it to us private message. That way we can say, okay, well, that number's gone. That number can't be used.
We're in Eastern time zone, Bama. And Twinkie,
yeah.
What time are you going to go on tomorrow night? I know she goes on after y'all.
After, I guess.
I don't want to interfere with nobody's thought.
I guess after they go, whenever they get done with their live stream.
You'll go on? Okay. So everyone make
sure. We come early. We come a little early. We come around 7:30.
It's whatever y'all want to do. I mean, it doesn't matter.
She usually goes on about what time? Like 9:30 or so?
Yeah.
So about 7:30, 8
o'clock. We go around 7:30 then, so we get our stuff done over with, and
Well, make sure y'all share that on Twitter so we can retweet it. And stuff
I will.
For you. And so everyone be at Hawk Paranormal. It's ESTNC. Hopefully you all grab their link tonight. Put it in there one more time.
Mr. Knight's Adventure. We're doing a drawing tomorrow night, Mr. Knox, because we hit 100 subscribers. We're doing a two sweat or hoodie giveaway. So just say it's between 1 and however many subscribers we have. You pick a number, come on live with us, pick a number tomorrow night, and if your number gets drawn, you get a free hoodie from us, and we'll ship it to you.
Thank you, Crystal.
I think I'm gonna hop
Thank you, Crystal.
Here, guys.
Thank you.
I think.
Yeah, we are too. All right, good night, everybody. God bless everybody. Have a good night.
It's good seeing y'all.
Billy and Brenda, thank y'all so much for coming up here.
Yeah, it's nice seeing you guys.
You're welcome.
You too, Rob. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good
Love
night,
y'all.
guys. Love y'all too. Rob, love you. Twinkie, love you.
Love you.
Love you guys.
Okay, AK, we can do that. So let me get the link. We're going to go over and raid PLE real quick.
And tomorrow I'll be going live at 4:30.
4:30. Okay.
Yep.
What's Eastern time, or what time is that, Rob?
Eastern time.
Eastern.
Okay.
Yep. So I need my mods in there because I'll probably get a troll or two. So that usually happens, but.
All right, we got 12 people in here, so
I don't know about
please go over and raid PLE, just go in and say what the paranormal raid.
Which one?
Thank you guys so much for being up here on the panel with us. There is PLE's link. So if you ever want to go over there and raid them and chat for a little bit, I love y'all guys. I appreciate you being here tonight. And we'll see you tomorrow on Hawks.
All right, thank you.
And Twinkies.
Yep.
All right.
Bye, guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Love y'all. Bye-bye.